Hello everybody, welcome to Quest Junkies. It is Pride Week, my friends, and we are on stream number 3 of 8, and oh boy, do we have something very special planned for you tonight. Just a quick little shout out to our raiders from Foxsputter. Love to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a wonderful stream. Yes, indeed, Tank Top Patch. It is absurdly warm in this room, and it's going to get hotter, and not just because of the stellar cast we have for tonight. No, we are premiering a little prequel adventure to something we have coming up in the very near future here on Quest Junkies. Our first foray into kids on bikes. Now, fun fact, this was actually our test pilot for Quest Junkies Academy a few months ago. It was like our let's try it and see if the concept works. And it did, and it worked well enough that we're releasing it as a series. So, you know, only good things from here on out. So, we're going to get into that very shortly. Let me just quickly direct your attention to, which side is it? That side. Over here, we have our donation incentives. We are raising funds for the Trevor Project as part of Pride Month. Your donations can influence the games directly. So you can take a look at those and see what happens. And over on this side, we have our milestones that we aim to unlock. We have things like body swap episodes, an Artagan Archfey one-shot, climaxing with an automatic level up for all of our active campaigns, which, you know, that's I would like that. I would like that very much, please, because it means I can hit my players harder. But anyway, with all that being said, we have a story to share with you tonight. So, allow me to introduce you to the AV Club. Handing things over to our brand new GM at Quest Junkies, it's Maddie!
Hi, awesome nerds. How are we feeling? Everybody ready? Spoopy, scary skeletons?
Wait, what? No? What?
Bring it.
I was not consulted about this.
It's my turn in the driver's seat.
Gonna party with some ghosts.
Gonna party with some ghosts. But as Patch told everybody here, we are running a whole new system to the Quest Junkies roster here. We are running with Kids on Bikes. Kids on Bikes is a very simple system to run as far as moving from D&D to Kids on Bikes. So in Kids on Bikes, you use all of your dice. You use your D20, your D10, everything but your percentile dice, and it corresponds to a different stat. Very similar to D&D in the fact of your strength, your dex, your con, your intelligence, wisdom, and your charisma. But here, we do brains, brawn, fight, flight, charm, and grit. So those are your basic stat skills. Everybody picked all of their stats. They're all good to go. But we're also people here on Kids on Bikes, much like Abria Ironguard. We're going to take a little piece there that we run off of adversity tokens. We don't believe in failure. We believe in failing upwards. So all of our AV kids here, they all started with 5 adversity tokens. So that will influence whether they fail a roll, whether they want to use one of their special skills. Different things will happen with the adversity tokens. They can earn them. Anytime you fail, you earn an adversity token. You can use those. So there is those. We also, here at Kids on Bikes in our AV team, we believe in the fact of fun facts. You'll see it a lot whenever we display it in the little mini campaign thing that we have going on. But today, in lieu of it being a prequel and introducing these fun facts, we have 2 truths and a lie. 2 of our teenagers will be telling absolute bullshit, complete utter nonsense. One of our teens will be telling the truth. So it's up to you guys in chat to figure out who's telling the truth and who's lying. So we have, in our little party, we have 3 teens and a sibling? Maybe? Yeah. You never know. But everybody good? Everybody ready?
Let's go.
I think I covered all the basics for everybody in chat, but if you guys have questions, you can throw it in the Discord. We will... Oh, good golly, I forgot. Sorry, we're live. We can't edit this stuff. Oh, dude,
Anything could happen.
Just Mac shit.
It's going to happen all the time, so enjoy. We are going to jump right into things. So, you guys are growing up in Hopewell, New Jersey. Hopewell, New Jersey is known for some weird stuff happening. For those of you that may or may not know, the Lindbergh baby went missing in Hopewell, New Jersey. But it's the 80s. Let's be real. Summer of 88, riding bikes, not being home, not waiting for school. You guys hear a lot of stuff about town, but it's always been you 3 against the world, or 4, on occasion. You heard about this old haunted building that is out on the outskirts of town. It looks creepy as hell, falling apart, boards are cracking, boards are missing, steps, creaks, everything that you go. The pieces of the window are still clinging to the windowsill, but most of them are broken, whether from other teens, older teens, kids just throwing rocks, baseballs, etc. You don't know what's in this building. And it's said that there's a teenager that haunts this building. There's supposed to be ghosts, but nobody can say for certain if there's a ghost in this building. But one of our AV kids, oh boy, Lucky here, she's been dipping into the supernatural soup, saying, hey, I want to investigate ghosts this summer. Whether it's the paranormal books that she's been reading or the conspiracy theories that she has decided to dip her toes into, the library has a wide variety of it.
I just want to quickly interrupt.
Yes.
We just got a sizable donation from a very familiar name with a donation of $143.89 with a message saying, I love you, LGBTQIA plus community. Go save them kids. Love, Grim.
Wow.
We love you, dude. Thank you so much. That's amazing. Oh, we miss you.
I miss you.
Come hang out soon. Can we get some love in the chat for Grim? But yes, thank you so much. That's amazing. Superb. Wonderful. Thank you. Apologies for the interruption, but I think that was very much worth it.
That was worth it. I don't have Twitch chat open because I will get distracted, so interrupt as needed. But yeah, welcome to Hopewell, home of the Lindbergh baby disappearance, the odd missing child, and apparently ghosts. We zoom in on our 3 teens, Lucky, Charlie, and Isaac. Duffel bags on the backpack. Duffel bags, backpacks, all of the necessary things that you guys would need to have a night in a haunted house. And this is where I will turn it over to you guys. Since we mentioned Lucky, Bridget, why don't you introduce your character for us?
So, this is a story of a girl named Lucky, and she's dressed a little like a flower child of the 1970s. A lot of big floral patterns on her clothing, probably way too much denim, a cardigan that she has made. Despite the weather outside, given that it's the middle of summer, she has very big, very curly, long blonde hair that goes probably down to the middle of her back, and she appears to have done very little to pin her hair up this evening. Oh, no, you know what? It's those old school butterfly clips. Her hair is covered in butterfly clips, and she's brought for our little excursion a enormous flashlight, some crafting supplies, and a couple of board games, including a game of Scrabble and a Ouija board. So, we're here for the shenanigans tonight, and oh, that's lucky.
Aylin, you want to tell us about Charlie?
Hi, I'm Aylin. I'll be playing Charlie, the shy autistic trans kid who is wearing, basically, like, it doesn't matter that it's summer. He is wearing, like, an oversized hoodie, big cargo pants, like, everything's a little bit, like, patchy, threadbare, and always has on a beanie and with, like, super choppy, looks like it was home done, straight brown hair and headphones. And what he has brought is a tape recorder in addition to his mixtapes.
I have to interrupt again because we've had an even bigger donation just come in from Winchester Brothers in chat. Oh my goodness, $175 donation. Oh my god, that's incredible. Thank you so much. They have redeemed rewards as well. A wild magic surge, which I suppose, well, I think I listed it as either a wild magic surge or, if not applicable, a plot twist. So you can keep that in the bag. And also redeemed a game changer, which is an automatic critical success, which was given to our new GM Maddie. So I'm gonna rule, if Bridget will allow, that you can roll that over to Thursday.
Yes, please!
Unless you object, Bridget.
Okay. I can work with that. Yeah.
Amazing.
Awesome.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that, Ali. That's amazing. We also got another donation of $10 from the ever wonderful Pattoons, who did the incredible character art that you see on screen right now. And they rewarded a minor boon to C, which is a +1 to your next roll. So,
Perfect.
cheers, my guy. Oh, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, guys. Well, on that note, since you've been talking, why don't you tell us about Isaac?
Oh no. It's my turn. All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Patch. And I'm going to tell you a story about a guy named Isaac. Isaac is 15 years old. He is basically me if I was 15 in 1988 America. He is probably more neurospicy than I am, which is saying something. He is riddled with anxiety and has a lot of more responsibility than any 15-year-old should, but potentially more on that later. And the prospects of going to a haunted house probably fill him with a little bit of dread, but he has supplies, or at least he thought he did. He actually left his duffel bag at school, so the only thing he's actually got is what's in his pocket, which is an aspirin inhaler.
Okay. So based on that information there, buddy, how's Isaac's anxiety realizing he left his duffel bag at school?
I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, it's probably already an 8.8.
Yeah, why don't you do us a solid and roll your grit for me, which is your d20, to see if you manage to counteract a panic attack.
Okay, and while I do that, we have had another $10 donation from Sky. Thank you so much, Sky. Mwah. That is another +1 to Twiggy.
Hey.
So that's +2 to your next check.
Thank you.
I will see for that. I will let you split them.
Ooh.
Depending, so however you want to roll it. Like if you need a +2, you can put them together. If you want to split it, you can.
So D20, right? I rolled a 7.
So we're not. He's antsy. Like you can tell that he's not full panic, but that he's uncomfortable, bordering very close to the panic. So depending on what happens, you may have to make me another roll. But for right now, you're okay. But you're uneasy staring at this house.
Just as we're approaching it, like he's nervously playing with his hands and he's singing the song that he made up to himself. He definitely made it up and it's definitely not going to be a thing later in the years. And he's going, don't be so anxious, don't be so anxious, don't be so anxious, don't be so anxious.
Charlie starts singing along with Isaac.
Lucky makes
Isaac
up a
then
dance.
tries to harmonize with you unsuccessfully.
I love you guys. So, what do you do? You're staring at this house. This very, very creepy, dilapidated house.
Lucky goes up and tries the door.
Wait, are we trespassing? Do we need to ask for permission? Like, how much did we plan this?
Not really. Opening the door.
I'm gonna die today. I am going to die today.
No.
Door
Not
creaks open. And you see what would be an entryway with a very old set of stairs and 2 rooms, one off to your left, one off to the right.
Do we pick out our rooms or just stay in the center of it? Like, it's a real sleepover. Like, we could do both.
Isaac is sifting through his little ADHD mind palace of every one of the 817 episodes of Scooby-Doo that he's seen, trying to find the haunted house that looked just like this one to try and find some means of survival, as he's clearly decided that tonight is the night that he perishes.
Okay.
Was it that? No, it wasn't. No. Oh. Okay. If anyone sees
you want us
Old Man Willers, let me know.
Just Lucky calling from the entryway of the house, "Old Man Withers," so that it echoes throughout the entire house.
Yeah, Charlie is gonna actually like just follow Lucky and start looking around like, okay, where do you want to set up? He's already got like his like big 80s cop flashlight like lit up.
You know, I like the energy of she'll find like the exact center of this like ground floor, or at least she'll think that she's like finding the energy center of this ground floor, and she'll just like start Stevie Nicks swaying a little bit and full on pirouetting by the time she finds like, I'm assuming like a living room or something like that, and then she'll stop. She won't, like, she'll look really, really dizzy, but she'll just say, "This is it. We should set up our sleeping bags here. This would be great."
I think Isaac's still stood in the doorway and he sort of nervously looks back outside to the outside world and quietly says, "Twiggy, wherever you are, I hope you can find my bag, because my bag actually has some really important stuff in it, and I guess it would be yours if I die. So, okay." And then he'll walk inside
Isaac, you coming? We're gonna be setting up in here.
Oh yeah. Just admiring the construction of this place. It's like, it's so just
Yeah, like 16th century
Yeah,
architecture.
that's exactly what I was about to say. You took the words right out of my mouth. 16th century. Yeah, of course, 16th century. Of course it is. That's absolutely what it is.
Did you know that the ghost of a 16th century alchemist was rumored to have haunted a laboratory in Prague searching for the Philosopher's Stone?
Huh. It's amazing. Someone should write a book about that.
Yeah.
Did you know that 3,000-year-old mummies can still have fingerprints?
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Do criminals have that information? Because that could be very handy for them.
Well, I mean, koalas often get blamed for crime because their fingerprints are so close to human fingerprints.
It's not mildly terrifying at all. Well, since we're AV Club, I suppose I could also share some stuff. Did you know that in 1969, a Canadian fisherman reported catching a fish that not only could talk, but insisted it was the reincarnation of Julius Caesar?
Oh.
Fascinating.
Yes. Oh, I learned, the ancient city... Did you know the ancient city of Babylon had a complex underground sewage system that was far ahead of its time?
I mean, that tracks. Yeah, irrigation is kind of like, like the one of the cornerstones of every society. No society thrives until it fixes its sewage issues. I don't want to talk about poop. Why are we talking about poop? We're in a scary house. Like, what's going on?
Lucky is going to produce one of those comically oversized jars of cheese puffs and just plant it in the center of the room. That's where she's going to lay out her sleeping bag.
Okay.
I do
If
have...
you want a scarier fact,
Oh, no.
as of 20 years ago, the dead roughly outnumbered the living from 29 to 1.
Oh.
I'd like to roll for panic attack.
Yup. Go right ahead, buddy.
That's the worst thing you could say to Isaac.
I told you beforehand. I'm sorry, Isaac.
At the same time that you hear that fact, you hear the twigs, or not the twigs, the branches hitting against the wall of the house.
Ah, fuck!
Like grating on the window of what's left of the glass. Go ahead and make me another D20 for your grit.
I rolled a 2.
You were already real close, so why don't you tell us how Isaac handles his panic attack?
Bold of you to assume he handles it.
Give me the thought and the sensation of like how he's feeling. Does he feel like he can't breathe? Does he feel like...
So, he goes, for the most part, catatonic.
Okay.
Like, stock still, stiff, sweat dripping from his brow. And he starts nervously singing. And it's every panic attack has its own song. In this instance, he just starts going, "Hold the line! Love isn't always on time! Oh no, no!" And then he just keeps repeating, "Oh no, no! Oh no, no, no!
Oh no. I broke him again.
You did. Are either of you going to do anything to help?
She'll try and maybe join in Isaac singing, but then also transition it slowly to another song, but because the walls of this house are so echoey, I'm sure it doesn't exactly help when she sings "Catch a falling star and put it in your pocket, never let it fade away."
Okay.
Charlie's gonna just kind of very clearly with the visuals put the headphones on over Isaac's ears and just kind of slowly ramp up the music and kind of rock in time with him.
Perfect. Patch, you are going to give me another grit roll.
Mm-hmm.
You are going to do it essentially with advantage because both of them who have helped you with your panic attacks before, they're familiar with how to get Isaac out of that. So go ahead and roll it for me. You need a 8 or better.
Okay.
To slowly start coming back.
Okay. First one was a 7.
Okay.
The third one was a 13.
Perfect. You slowly start calming down. You can see the muscles relaxing a little bit. He's still tense, but you can see that what you two are doing is helping bring Isaac back into focus.
Oh, it happened again, didn't it? I'm so sorry it happened again. Yeah, my bad. I'm working on that.
It's okay.
Thank you.
This is part of you.
Fuck. Okay. I'm fine. I'm good. I think I'm good. I think this is good for me. Was there a noise outside? Or was that just my brain being my brain?
Probably just the house settling. That's what my mom always says.
Or it could be the owner of the house who we never actually figured out if there is an owner coming in and realizing that we're intruding on their property and,
Well, whoever owns this house has not been doing a very good job at upkeep.
Don't say that out loud. They might be outside.
If they're outside, they can just tell us to leave.
At that point, you hear several boards. Almost like somebody is taking steps on the porch that is outside the window.
Straight out with the inhaler.
Is that a shadow you see? Is there somebody out there? You three can decide if all want to, if one of you wants to. I need a brains roll. So for Charlie and Lucky, those are your D20s. If I remember correctly.
I know what she's gonna do if she fails.
Okay.
That's a 6.
Nope. And Patch, if you would like to roll for Isaac, yours is your D12.
D12.
Mm-hmm.
I accidentally rolled D12.
I got 11 on my D12.
Okay.
18.
Okay. Okay. So, Lucky? No idea. None. You need to...
If I could add to the... she's going to be that girl in horror movies. Hello?
We have an emote for that.
Hello?
Hello? Patch and so Isaac and Charlie, you are almost 100% certain you have heard those footsteps before.
Oh, fuck, it's old man Withers. I told you.
They're very familiar to you.
Wait.
Do those footsteps sound...
Why?
Hey, see?
Maybe he brought your bag?
You wanna?
You hear those footsteps run, pitter patter somewhere in another room, and then you hear a big noise of a lot of stones falling to the ground.
That sounded like a lot of property damage.
Oh.
And you hear a child yelling.
Oh, if I hear a child yelling and I recognize the voice, I immediately activate Big Brother mode and I go running towards it.
Oh, hey, see, why don't you introduce us to your character there, bud?
So you see a little kid, 8 years old, on the ground with a big backpack overturned over his head right now, and all of the rocks that were in that backpack are now on the floor. So some of them fell on his head as he tripped on a board. And Isaac, Twiggy has twigs in his hair, which is why it's called Twiggy. And he has a stick in one of his hands, just brandishing it like a weapon. And he's just there on the ground, just.
Are you okay?
Timothy!
Oh. Hi.
What are you doing here? You're supposed to be at your Aunt Gladys's house.
I was.
You guys have an Aunt Lettuce?
I mean, she does smell awful lot like lettuce, but no, that's not important right now.
I was bored. I wanted to come to you, and you weren't there, and I saw you come here, and I followed you.
Oh my. Fuck. Okay. This is probably gonna be a no, but you didn't happen to swing by school on your way and find my duffel bag?
I can go if you want.
No. You're here now. Clearly, I need to keep my eye on you. Again. As always.
Well, what are we doing?
It's a sleepover.
Yay!
We brought
Charlie.
games. It's
Charlie's
snacks.
picking up the rock collection, putting it back in the bag.
Oh, thank you. Did you like that one? It's shiny.
I love
Okay.
cool rocks.
I'm gonna let you guys get the sleeping arrangements set up. I need a quick chat with Timothy here. It'll just be 2 minutes, bro to bro. And I'll take Timothy outside the front door, and I'll sort of kneel down to his level. Is everything all right? I know you love to run away and explore and stuff, but we talked about this.
Well, I mean, Lettuce is boring. I don't want to go to sleep. It's too early.
I know. When I was your age, I had to do all that with her too. And it was super boring. I know. But sometimes you gotta have boring days, and like you can stay for tonight, but we're going back to Aunt Gladys's tomorrow. And if you really behave, like super behave, like nothing untoward happens, you be the most golden child in the history of the world. Then I'll take you to the library in a few weeks' time, when I get some time free.
Yeah, that'd be good.
You promise? And he'll hold his pinky finger out.
And he's doing this behind his back.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm gonna pretend you didn't cross your fingers behind your back, buddy, but I'll just tussle his hair, and I'll be like, all right, get in there. Go on. Go. And then I'll just take a moment to just take a deep breath before I step back inside the house. Okay.
I think if Isaac steps back in, you just see Lucky patiently arranging Scrabble letters onto a Ouija board so that in case the ghost in case the ghosts are shy, she's trying to delicately go about asking them if they want to play Scrabble with her.
Are you asking to the house?
Yes.
I'm gonna have you make a roll, but I need a second to figure out which one I want. I want you to make. So give me 1 second.
Can I assist this roll if Charlie has the recorder out next to the Scrabble board?
So, just for Maddie's reference, I'm just to verify here, Aylin. Is this a Dean Winchester cassette player? The EMF reader, is that basically what Charlie has created?
No. Charlie has it's just a tape recorder that he's got rolling.
Oh, okay. So just
to be able to potentially pick up any EMF.
Okay. Yeah. So it's the homemade Dean Winchester EMF reader. Perfect.
Not EMF. Dang it. What's it? EMP. That's the word.
Yeah.
Electromagnetic voice phenomena. Yeah. Anyway.
Perfect.
Spooky shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a machine that goes ding when there's stuff.
So for this one, what I'm going to give you, Bridget, is not necessarily advantage, but this is going to be a charm roll for you. So with your stat here, that is a D6. So you're going to need a 3 or above.
I rolled exactly a 3.
Okay. So with Aylin's help, with Charlie's help, you're going to go ahead and just take an adversity token for this one. Because you met it, you bet it. I'm still going to give you something for the help action there. So go ahead and take an adversity token for Lucky. So you have 6 now, if I remember correctly. Nobody's used yours, right? Perfect.
Yep.
Perfect. You hear some squeaks. You can see all four of you. You can look and everybody's in the same room. But the squeak came from above you. Almost like a broken board, or like a whoosh of air that maybe shouldn't have been there. But nothing.
Hello?
Oh man, should we have checked to make sure there was nobody upstairs?
I mean, I assumed that if there was anybody upstairs, it would be the rats.
Well, do we want to eliminate rats for science?
Maybe. I mean, we're not getting paid for pest control, but...
What that?
Oh, no, I mean, just, eliminate the thought of rats from our brain. So if there are
Oh.
rats, we know not to think that, any weird
That's-
sounds are ghosts.
Charlie, you know that's not how my brain works. You've said rats. Now I'm going to be thinking about rats for days.
Rats are cute.
No, they are not. They are. Did you know they carried the bubonic plague over to across Europe? They are the result of millions of deaths. Those cute little things with a little meh.
They're adorable. They have the little snouts and the little paws. I want one.
Would a fun fact help?
I'm gonna try
Absolutely.
to catch one.
I've got one.
No. It's no.
We have she'll like just open the jar of cheese puffs and just say, I mean, if there are rats, we have food.
I love Lucky so much.
Is it time to go to bed yet? I'm feeling really tired. Oh God, we've had such a good time. We've stayed up so late, but
How
just
early is it, Maddie?
It's not that dark. It's dark enough. Dusk.
You said-
I would say, because East Coast, you're in New Jersey. Sunset is typically around like 9 o'clock. You're at like 8:50 dusk. There's still sun, but it's just enough that it's creepy, and the shadows are starting to twist and turn a little bit. But there's still some daylight.
nope. Don't like that.
You
Don't like that.
You sound just like a lettuce.
And lettuce.
Lettuce.
Isaac, would it make you feel better to hold the flashlight? I have another one.
Gimme.
If you'll forgive me. Oh yeah, I brought candles for the seance. She'll just
Oh, what's a sense?
where we talk to the ghosts and we get them to play Scrabble.
It's never been scientifically proven as accurate. It's hearsay. It's folly. It's purely
That's why
conjecture.
we have the AV Club. We do experiments.
Bridget, I'm gonna need you to roll another charm roll, but this one is against Patch and trying to convince Isaac that this is a good idea.
Do
And,
I
Patch,
contest it?
you can absolutely contest it. I'm gonna have you roll. So let me see.
It'd be brains.
I'm thinking brains or flight, because this is kind of like your flight or flight response. Like you're not okay with it, but
Oh,
I
that
will
makes.
let you go with.
I think flight makes more sense out of the two.
That's what. So
Okay.
both of you should be D6s. So whoever is that, yeah, both of you are D6s. So
Okay.
go ahead and roll.
6 explodes.
It does. Go ahead and roll again. Things with kids on bikes. If you do get your highest roll, so whether it is your D6 or your D20 or your D12, doesn't matter. If you roll the 20, the 12, or the 6, you get to re-roll that, and it will continue on until you fail the roll or don't roll a 6, not necessarily a fail. So Patch, go ahead and roll again, and if you get 2 exploding, you get an adversity. You roll it. Okay, take your adversity token and roll again.
Could I use an adversity
6!
token to roll?
Absolutely can.
That's another 6. That's 3 6s.
Oh, good God, Patch.
Yay.
Okay.
He's on his hot streak.
That's a 1. So
Okay. So that's
19.
19. Yeah, that's
19 on a d6. Let's go.
That's a 1.
Yeah.
That's a 1. Even with your adversity token, that's a 1.
Even I rolled a 5, and then I asked to use an adversity token, and then I rolled a 1.
Yeah, you're
I think I know what did it. to be honest. Charlie was on the verge of saying a fun fact that probably would have shut this down.
Oh.
Did you know that 20% of children report hearing voices?
Why didn't you hear
Isaac just starts screaming.
it?
What did I do? What did I do in a past fucking life to deal with this shit?
Sorry.
No, it's not you. It's just
Is it me?
you're great. It's my brain. My brain's being a fuck. I mean, ignore what I just said, Twiggy. I sneezed. I didn't say a bad word. Thank you. Yes. You did not hear that word from me. You did not hear that word at all, in fact.
Should we contest that?
Yeah, absolutely. See, hold on, let's see. I love making you guys roll stuff. See, go ahead and roll me a charm roll. So yours and your D10. You're going. This is basically to see if you can convince Isaac that you're not going to say it or not.
Ooh. 0 is a 10, right? So it explodes.
Yep.
Yes.
That's 18 total.
Perfect. You convinced the hell out of your brother that you didn't hear anything.
What words?
I sneezed. It's fine. I just made a funny sound. Just kind of, it might have. It doesn't matter. Okay. Well, I've completely forgotten what we were talking about. What were we doing?
I read it in my journal.
Oh god, it's like the letters backwards as well.
Yes.
Yes, the C
I have
is
a list of
backwards.
all of the bad words that Isaac has said.
He has a list in his journal of all of the different swear words Isaac has used around him. None of them are spelled specifically correctly because it's Twiggy. He's inked. He can't make all of his letters correctly. I don't remember which ones we have said that you don't make. I know there's a few that are backwards, and I don't remember which ones are.
Yes.
I think it's.
You'll have to watch the series to
sure.
find out.
It's mirrored.
Yeah,
And then the C.
the C's and the C's are backwards, and
Can I throw in some
is
flavor to that?
5.
I want to throw in some flavor to that. Like, it also contains lists of words that Twiggy assumes are bad words because Isaac shouts them when he's angry, but they're probably just overdramatic words that are definitely not swears.
It's his Running Isaac book. It's the Running Isaac list. The Isaac-isms, if you will.
Isaacisms. Yeah.
Isaac-ism.
So what were we doing?
A sense.
Sleepover.
Oh, now I remember. Okay. Is this a good idea? I'm not. I mean, I'm not saying that I
Trevor,
believe in it, but there's always the what if.
I think as Isaac says this, Lucky looks a little bit too confident with like a book of matches as she like lights 4 candles and carefully places them equidistant apart, and then moves the Scrabble tiles aside to fit the Ouija board in here, and then she's just saving the game for later. But okay, so if I remember this correctly, you put your fingers on the planchette. I remembered that word as I said it, and then you talk to the spirits and you ask who's out there, and if they want to play a game of Scrabble. She's so single-minded in this narrative.
For the record, Maddie does not approve of the use of a Ouija board. We don't fuck with Ouija boards. Just so we're clear, we don't fuck with the Ouija boards IRL. In-game, perfectly okay. Continue.
Yep.
Just needed to make the PSA.
All right, if
Same.
we're gonna
I mean,
do this, like, do we each get a question to ask?
sure. Yeah.
If I'm gonna be accomplice to what might amount to like interstate war crimes, I want to know the details. So, okay.
Does that mean the FBI would be after us?
I assume so. I hope not, but at this point, I don't know.
Also, I read that you have to say hello at the beginning because, well, one, because it's polite, but also goodbye at the end so that you make sure that the circle is closed.
Yes.
Are there circles on the Ouija board? I see lots of lines and letters.
We make a circle around us. Am I really going to go this far and to say that? Yeah, okay. She brought a container of salt, and she's going to pour a salt circle around them.
Good girl.
They're around their sleeping bags in the middle of the floor.
Hold on a second. Did I miss the memo, or did the AV Club turn into a cult? Why are we wasting good resources?
I borrowed it. My mom had extra.
But what is the purpose of wasting salt like this?
Protection.
Yeah.
From what? Hydration?
Because of the...
I mean, have you ever eaten just raw salt? It's bad. So
Yeah. This is a better use for it.
For those of you in the audience that are not familiar with the supernatural lore, salt circles keep ghosts from being able to pass over the circle. They are
The
stuck
threshold.
inside the circle. So just for information other than our four,
Based on that, let's say your salt hypothesis is correct. Okay, let's say that you are accurate in your estimations. What if it's wrong? What if it's the other way around? What if you make your salt circle and we're the ones stuck inside it? Not so lucky anymore, are you?
I mean,
Well, we just
I'd step
break
over the salt.
circle. Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If we can't step over it, then we break it. We just make sure, like, the ghosts can't break it because they can't, like, touch things. They're ghosts.
Because they're not real. Okay, all right. I got you. Okay.
More fun than going to the Haunted Mansion, which I'm not sure if it existed in this year, but...
I can have a look for you.
No, I'm pretty sure it didn't. Not yet. I don't think it came out until the 90s.
The Haunted Mansion
2003.
2003, yeah.
Yeah.
Lost.
Wow.
By a day.
Can I burn
More
two
fun than
adversity
another
tokens?
haunted house. Ooh.
What was that, Aelin?
Can I burn 2 adversity tokens to say that I brought something that is like basically like a pure iron like rod like you would
You
use it to poke with
absolutely
the fire?
can, darling. What exactly would you like to find in your backpack? But go ahead and go ahead and burn those.
Spacers.
Yeah, I would like to pull out like a cast iron fire poker. Also, I brought this
You know
just in
what?
case we need to,
I'm not going to say that you brought it. I'm going to say that
Okay,
you saw it and realized what it was at the fireplace.
Cool. That was actually what I was originally gonna say.
Yeah, because
But
I don't think Charlie would have thought to have the space on their backpack for something like that. But you do see that it is exactly what you're looking for there, and there are, since in the name of the one shot here, you see a couple of them. So not just the poker, but like the little shovel thing. Like you see like 2 or 3 different wrought iron pieces that are by that fireplace.
can I give Twiggy the shovel?
You absolutely can. You have armed the tiny human. Yes.
I have
Idea for
several concerns.
flavoring.
It's a shovel.
So for flavoring, if this is really an old house, then they might have one of those old-fashioned wrought iron toast makers, in which it looks like a little series of like jagged spikes. But the theory was that you would stick toast on it, put it in the fire, warm it, and then it's toast. It's a toast maker, and if there is one, Lucky would like to take that.
Okay.
Probably
Definitely in a cult.
terrifying.
I'm definitely in a cult. Holy shit.
So can you send me a picture or something of what you're looking, just for my visual reference? I'm going to say yes, that it's there. That basically you have the iron poker, the toast, because this is an old building. Like, I would say this is probably as old as the town. Like, this is one of the oldest buildings in the town. So I'm not going to tell you no, it's not there. I just need to know what it actually looks like, because I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, this is a vintage looking one. It's not exactly what I had thought of, but I think it'll work.
So in the meantime, Twiggy is in a corner just shoveling the air.
Like a moon pie thing.
A little bit, yeah. Okay, so it looks more like a frying pan, but just like a little bit longer.
Yes. Okay.
Frying pan, so no.
It makes sense in my brain now. I was like, what are you talking about? Because I was thinking like,
it's like an old school panini press. Like it's basically for everybody else. Yeah, a little bit.
But I was thinking you were talking like hot dog stick roasters, and I'm like, what are you talking about right now? I'm so confused.
Yeah.
Yes, you find one, and so we gave the shovel, we have the iron, we have the moon pie. Isaac, what would you think?
Isaac is currently occupied by seeing what his little brother's doing right now.
Okay. Charlie, whatever else you decide that you're going to hand off to Isaac, I'm good with. But yes, the fact that Twiggy now has a shovel, a wrought iron shovel.
Twiggy, that is property damage.
He's just holding it.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful though, because look, if for some reason this whole seance thing works, and the ghost of Old Man Withers comes back to haunt, and he sees you messing around in his lounge with a shovel,
He would want a proper burial, I think.
No, I think what he'll do is, I'm going to attempt to be persuasive here. I think he'll send you to Aunt Gladys's for a whole month, kiddo.
A month?
Yeah, we gotta be careful.
But he doesn't know Aunt Letters.
Damn it, you're so valid. Fuck. Okay.
Bless you.
Thank you. All right, just be careful, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna go stand over there.
Here you go.
What on earth is this?
Solid iron, just it's like the salt, but similar reasons.
What, I have to lay it on the I have to lay it on the floor? Like,
well, if you just feel unsafe, it can help you feel safe.
what, I cuddle it?
Going to explain it to him, Charlie?
I don't understand.
Like a
What's
knife, but for ghosts.
Ghosts? Do they not like iron?
No, it disperses their essence because of the properties of the
Aw.
metal.
Oh, that's a
I
fun
don't want
fact.
to hurt them.
Yeah, but I think that maybe Isaac might feel better if you had a potential for self-defense.
I don't want to be a murderer, especially a ghost murderer. That's like double death.
They're already dead, though.
Exactly. Why would you kill them again?
That's prejudiced, okay? Just because they're dead, they can't help being dead, okay?
God.
You hear a cackle from the floor above you. Like you hear this absolute teenage sounding cackle, like somebody is in complete disbelief of the four of you.
Isaac immediately screams and goes, "Away, foul beast!" and throws the iron rod up to the roof.
Oh, God.
Mr. Ghost,
Hello?
is that you?
Just cackling.
Do you want to play Scrabble?
Did this right. Wait, she'll like try to put her fingers on the planchette and just go, oh, hello?
You feel a wisp of air, like cold air, just zoom right past your ear.
Something's here. She looks utterly delighted.
Charlie gets out the other flashlight.
I think Isaac goes over to to Twiggy and he's like, "I think we're going to need that shovel because we've already dug ourselves into this goddamn hole. We're going to have to dig our way out, I think. Whatever happens, stay behind me, okay? I don't know what's about to happen. I don't know if I can deal with it. If I fall, you have to run, okay? Don't look back, just run."
In what direction?
Whatever direction is not here.
Oh, okay. I just start running around.
I didn't mean now. I meant.
Oh,
It's still in the salt circle, or are you going outside the salt circle?
Yeah. See, are you in or out of the salt circle?
I'm gonna say out.
Perfect.
I think I'm out as well.
Okay, so as you're spinning, you feel the twig that is right by your ear get plucked out and is floating beside you.
Oh. Hello.
Isaac's immediately like trying to feel for a change in the wind pressure.
Roll me a brains roll.
Okay.
Your brain to ghost hunt.
9.
Ooh, is that your D10?
Yeah.
Yeah, great. Yes, the air feels colder.
Oh, it should have been a
Not-
D12.
Go ahead and roll your D12. I was looking at the wrong character sheet. So yes,
3.
go ahead and roll it. We'll take your 9. It's fine.
Thank you.
Oh, welcome. You notice there's a change in the air. It's a little bit colder. It is not necessarily like a huge change in pressure, but like it's definitely noticeable that you know something is different.
There's something strange in the neighborhood.
Can I
Excuse
point
me.
at the floating
Could I
twig?
have the twig back?
You feel the twig poke you in the nose.
Ow.
Not hard, but enough that it's like,
Isaac's going to pull out his inhaler. He's going to take the cap off. And he's going to point it at the twig and he's going to go, "Tss."
okay. Roll me another brains roll.
6.
I don't think that's a rat, y'all.
Brains, eat them. Okay. You get an arm or what looks like could be an arm. You're not quite sure what you see, but you know that something is holding that stick. This pectoral.
I think trembling slightly, he's just going to be like, "Hello, welcome to the AV Club. Would you like to know a random interesting fact about our world?"
You hear giggles again. And then the stick turns towards you and pokes you in the nose.
What's happening?
Are you seeing this, guys? Are you seeing this, or am I going crazy? Have I finally broken? Have I gone loopy? Oh.
Get,
think they
get
want
back
to
in
play.
the circle. Like, if you don't feel safe, get back in the circle.
I can't move because I'm terrified.
She'll get up and
Alright.
go join them.
I'll try to push him from from outside. I'm not gonna go in the circle though.
Becky, give me a brawn roll. See how far you push your brother.
Oh god, that's a 1.
You try. So you know that like you have your hands against his back, but your feet are like not tractioning at
Yep.
all.
Yeah.
They're just kind of doing this, but Isaac is just standing still. That's what's going on right now.
I don't think. I think they just wanna play. I don't think they want to hurt us.
You know, it could actually be something I heard about the other day, which was the haunted hot dog of 1974. It was a spectral sausage that haunted a Chicago deli, demanding the ketchup and dancing the tango when no one was looking. How they know that when no one was looking is something I've never really figured out. But are you a spectral hot dog? Should I be scared? Am I about to die? Do you know where my bag is?
Is it okay to eat ghost food?
Isaac, you're gonna need to roll me a grit roll after this, but you hear, like, you see the twig kind of like move away from you, but right next to your ear, you hear, "Not a fucking hot dog."
11.
You're good.
First contact. We come in peace. No, wait. Fuck, no, that's aliens.
It's encounters.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like it's still applicable.
Aelin, have Charlie make me a brains roll as well for your voice recorder.
If Lucky's out of the circle, can she attempt this as well?
Who would have access to the... I will let... Whoever wants to roll can roll. And we'll give the help action is how we'll roll that. So whichever one of you actually has a hold of the recorder is who's going to roll.
Probably Charlie.
I got a 9, but I'll go ahead and burn an adversity token for it.
Yours is your D20, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we're going to take an adversity token. You needed a 10, so you're good.
15.
Perfect. You hear the static, like that crackle that you know that something is in this room as you, like that. I can't make the noise of what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm talking about? Does it make sense? Okay, cool. Yeah.
Something building in the white noise.
Yes.
She might, like, go and grab the Ouija board from the circle and attempt to, like, just put it on the ground, and, like, she'll just kneel down and try and say, like, whoever's there, could you tell us your name? And see if the pointer starts moving.
I'm gonna roll something.
Or at the very least, can you spell it out in Scrabble pieces? You might get a high score.
So I rolled a 19 on the die. So you also, Lucky, feel that. So Isaac would feel the whoosh of the air passing to Lucky, where Lucky then hears in her ear, "Why do you want to know?" And then woof, away.
She'll look a little disappointed that they didn't use the pointer, but we're okay. The voice, does it sound a little like youthful, kind of like ours do? Would that help us? Okay.
Yeah, like a teenage female voice is what you're hearing.
Well, I like making new friends, and we just wanted to come over and get a game of Scrabble going with the AV club.
At that point, you hear thud. Like, this ghost just sits down in front of, like, the thud is by the Scrabble board. And you see the letters start to move. Instead of the Ouija board. Because the Scrabble board was also was outside of the circle, correct? Just to verify?
I think she went in, like, to grab the Ouija board, but the Scrabble board was not, like...
way.
She can push it, or she could have, like, messed up the circle a little bit with, like, her feet, like, shuffling on the ground, so maybe it broke a little bit so that the ghost could use it.
Okay. In the middle of the board, you see a name. Tessa.
Oh.
Oh,
Hi, Tessa.
that's a cute name. How old are you?
And then you see Scrabble board doesn't have letters, so
she'd have to spell a number out, like, yeah.
Except she moves back over to the Ouija board because the Ouija board has numbers.
We're dual ghosting now.
She's just like, this is hard. Like, you can hear her like little puffs of air because nobody's figured out how to make her appear yet, or she hasn't figured it out yet.
Okay.
So she has. You see the planchette start to move, and you see the numbers 1 and 7.
Oh, you're my age. That's fun. How long have you... Another Twilight reference. How long have you been 17?
Back to the Scrabble board. A while.
A while.
How you doing over there, buddy?
I'm questioning my life choices. Did I hit my head this morning? How can I quantify this as being a thing? Like, you know what? I just figured it out. You know what? This is a dream. I'm dreaming. I'm having a vivid dream because last week I took Twiggy to the cinema to see Who Framed Roger Rabbit, then had to quickly remove him from the theater because I realized he was not old enough to see that film. And I've been...
rabbit.
Can Lucky pinch Isaac's arm?
I was gonna do it as well.
Oh, shit!
Are we doing it at the same time?
Yes, one on each side is
Why?
the one is on the upper arm and Twigs is down on the forearm, and it at the simultaneous pinch.
Why?
You see, you didn't wake up. It's not a dream. She's not being helpful at all.
That's not how it works. You're supposed to pinch me in the real world. Dream me can't be woken up from a dream pinch.
Well, count your fingers. You'd have extra fingers in dreams. Or you wouldn't be able to read.
Is that a fact?
Okay, I stand corrected. This is not a dream. It's a nightmare. And he starts screaming.
You feel
You scared the ghost.
You feel a very cold hand do this.
Thank you.
And you just see like Isaac going,
I guess that Tessa thought it was loud too. Explanation is a shared hallucination.
Huck.
I like this.
The fingers like do one of these to make sure that the scream has stopped.
Oh, this is so weird.
And then pulls her hand away.
If I dribbled on you, it's your own fault.
You feel the hand down your back like she's wiping her hand.
What does ghost taste like?
Regret. Okay.
I forgot what I was going to say.
I'm sorry.
So can we play something, Tessa?
Yeah, Tessa, you want to play Scrabble?
You see the board goes O-K-A-Y.
Oh, you spell it like me.
That's not a good word for the beginning.
Yeah, that's a low score.
And then you see the game pieces all get like shuffled around and mixed up, and then different letters as she's flipping them over, and she spells specter on the board. Her first word.
Ooh. We roll to see how many letters of words we could make.
You know, I once got the high score in our Sunday church club in Scrabble. I spent nearly 85 minutes racking up letters in a very precise way to fill the board so that it would say anti-disestablishmentarianism.
So cool.
Yeah.
It would.
The pastor didn't really think so, but I took the small victory.
She'll just rack her brain and realizing she has like I think it's 7 letters you start with.
Yes.
I need to Google a word.
Oh, I just realized why the pastor didn't like it. Anti-disestablishmentarianism is to refer to the destabilization of the church. And I played it in a church Scrabble game. Shit!
You hear the cackle again.
Yeah.
And then a flick of the ear.
It's creepy because I don't know where you are. And consent, please. Not that I would consent to that anyway.
Hero. Like, she's agreeing, okay. But
Finally have a word. Lucky's gonna use her tiles to spell out Florpin.
okay. You want to tell us what your word is?
A type of whimsical dance performed at festivals.
Okay. Anybody else have a word they want to put on the board?
Panic. 5 letters.
Charlie? Or Twigs, whomever. Anybody want to put a word on?
I'll go last. In the meantime, I will ask Tessa, can you help me? I can't really spell well.
And she like puts together the words that says like all of your letters, and she kind of looks at it and she's like, E. She puts eerie on the board, like creepy eerie.
Nice.
Off of the specter, off of the E at the end.
What does that mean?
From over to the side, like sat like maybe 5 to 6 feet away from the main group, with his arms folded. Means creepy, kiddo.
Aww.
Isaac's just sulking.
I think you're cute. I can't see you, but you're cute.
You feel the ruffle of your hair, and she puts the stick back behind your ear.
Thank you.
Charlie's gonna play Eulogy with 6 letters.
Isaac turns away.
On that note, we are going to let the AV kids continue with their Scrabble game. We'll come back here in a few minutes, but we are going to take a quick bio break, and we will be right back for figuring out who is Tessa. How did she get here? Will they ever figure out how to make her actually seen? Yes. But we will see you in a few moments, awesome nerds.
See you soon. Hello, everybody. We are back with the AV Club. Over to you, Maddie.
Welcome back, you awesome nerds. Are you ready for a fun 80s fact to get us started before we jump back in with our AV Club here?
Always.
Did you know that Fight for Your Right by the Beastie Boys is actually a parody song? It is a parody of a bunch of rock songs. It was a joke, and they refused to play it live.
Huh. I learned something today.
Same.
Isn't that the whole point of the AV Club? You have to learn something once a day?
Mm-hmm.
How's Isaac doing with them ghosts? He's learning all about ghosts.
yeah, this is like the pursuit of forbidden knowledge without his own consent. I think at this point he's like, because he is sat away from the group, just a little bit away, enough so that he can keep an eye on things and keep an ear out, keep an eye on his little brother. But he's like, if I don't actively participate, then I can't be murdered. Maybe.
Does he say this internally or externally?
I'll roll for it.
Okay.
I got a nat 20 on a d20, so
You pick. Dealer's choice.
Well, the smart thing would be to say, no, he said it internally. But the fun thing is to say it externally. So let's say externally.
You hear the voice, you hear Tessa's voice, and she's just like, if I was gonna murder you, I wouldn't be playing games with all of you.
Yeah, but isn't that what this is? Just a long game. A long game that we're playing, luring us into a false sense of security. I've seen Scooby-Doo. I know how this works.
Yeah, okay, bud.
I know it's really you, Old Man Withers.
Who?
It's always Old Man Withers. In at least 17 different consecutive episodes, it was Old Man Withers.
Who?
Man, Old Man Withers was really busy.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. I wonder if he made any profits from it. He probably would have been a good startup career. Like,
Did he have family? Did they get... Did he have a family? Where
I suppose
where is his
if
family?
it was like 17 consecutive episodes, then that potentially means 17 consecutive families, which means he was probably not a good guy, hiding 16 other families behind each one's back. Kind of like, that's sketch.
I think the villain was capitalism all along.
I mean, it always is. It always
Also,
is.
yes.
Y'all are weird.
She'll
Yeah.
play on the board, Grizzle, to complain persistently in a whining manner.
Is that aimed at me, Lucky?
Depends on if you know what the word means.
Let me have a look at these letters. And he's going to take a bunch of the letters and he's going to put down obfuscate. Because this ghost is obfuscating the truths from us all right now. Where's the wires? Where's the cameras? The spooky cinema effects.
Not my brain immediately going to Vampire the Masquerade that's on Thursday.
Same. Oh, I have one. And I put down friends, spelled
Aw.
Frens.
Friends.
All right. I'm going to have everybody who is actively playing roll a d20.
Okay.
Highest roll is who wins Scrabble.
Niche.
Anybody else got a natural 20?
No.
17.
12.
Lucky wins Scrabble.
The final word she puts down is Jibfrox, Jibfrox, an elaborate prank or joke played on someone.
These are all fascinating words, Lucky.
Charlie's. I would like to burn my last 2 adversity tokens.
Okay.
To
Tell me
pull a
what you want.
I want to pull a dictionary out of my backpack.
Uh-huh. I'm just waiting for the dictionary.
My mom taught me a lot of these words. We used to play after she'd eat her brownies and get really funny.
Okay, this is automatically making so much sense.
Give it a second. Bridget, did you just tell me that Lucky has pot brownies? Is that what you just told me?
Lucky's mom had pot brownies, and she would eat them and play Scrabble and make up words. And Lucky learned from her mom how to play Scrabble, so...
Okay. Cool. I was like, I hope she didn't just tell me Lucky has pot brownies.
Drugs.
That feels wrong.
Drugs.
Yes, you can absolutely have the dictionary.
So Charlie is going through and checking all of these words and going, I can't find that one or that one. Charlie
My
goes
mom
to
always said rules were made to be broken. Little dark look in her eyes.
Okay, we're gonna have a conversation about that later, because that's a lot to unpack, Lucky.
We don't
I'ma
have
be
time
real.
to unpack all that.
No, we'd have to do an entire mini-series if we wanted to do that.
Almost like we already did that.
Yeah, time's a weird soup.
Yeah.
Wibbly wobbly. Timey-wimey.
Oh, now that the game is over, can she spell out corporeal with the Scrabble tiles and then just ask Tessa, can we see you? Like, how do we get you corporeal?
She puts, I know it's not an 80s term, but she's trying not to spell a whole lot of stuff, so IDK.
Okay.
What does it mean?
I don't know. I don't know what it means.
Me neither.
IDK, I don't know. Oh, it's really smart. Tessa's really smart. Is this your house, Tessa?
You gotta know.
Oh.
Wait, well, and then you hear her. Well, kind of. I don't know.
I mean, if you haunt it, now it's yours.
Fair. I want all of you to make me a brains roll.
Ooh. 4.
16?
3.
What'd you get? See?
5.
And yours is, I know your brain.
8.
Yours is an 8, and you said it was a 5.
Yes.
Okay. And Bridget, you had a 16 on your D20, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Charlie and Isaac, you're not putting anything together, but Lucky and Twigs, you two are starting to put together something doesn't sound right. The way she talks, the acronyms, the fact that she says that it's yes and no for this being her house, something's not adding up.
I just look at everybody. I think we should explore the house a little more. Try and figure out who's... If this isn't her house, then whose house is it?
Yes, I love exploring.
Let's bring the flashlights.
Okay.
ready to go exploring.
Tell me where you want to go.
Tessa, do you have anything that you're attached to? Any object?
Yeah, I had a bracelet. Oh, I can't find it.
I'll find it for you.
Thanks, little man.
Maybe thinking of Isaac, I think if there's a ground floor, like we'll start there. Like if there are any other rooms here. So it's
Did
not
you
too
go-
creepy right away.
When you walked in, did you go to the left or the right?
Just straight ahead, thinking there was like an entryway or like a parlor room or living room, I guess, like somewhere big and open.
Yeah, so where did you set up camp? Because there's two rooms.
Right.
Yeah, entryway,
Uh-huh.
and then there was a room to the left and a room to the right. Which
Oh,
direction?
okay.
Because Lucky spun. I just didn't know which one
Left.
you actually. You went left. Okay. So yeah, there is a room over to the right, more like what you would consider a formal sitting room, than a living room. Back the hallway is going to be like the kitchen area, and then upstairs would be bedrooms.
Checking out the kitchen. See what's there.
Twiggy, if you find any food in the kitchen, don't eat it. It's probably way past its expiration date.
I'll try my best.
I know you will, buddy.
So, kitchen looks like a normal kitchen. Nothing really, like there's some broken twigs on the ground, like from the window that's busted, like the tree that's outside broke the window. There's an empty refrigerator that hasn't had power, but probably has some slices of cheese, moldy cheese sitting there. Cabinets. If we want to investigate further and see if there's anything else, that's going to be a roll. But that's the basis of what you...
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Brains.
Alrighty.
8.
Ooh.
12 on my D12.
You got lots of explore.
So
that's a 10.
And I got a 12 plus 9. That's 21?
I'll burn an adversity token.
Okay.
13.
Ooh, 15.
Okay. So you see a few more things that are just odds and ends in a kitchen. But Twiggy and Isaac, you both are at the pantry door. You see a bag of flour. Twiggy sees it first and points. It's up on the top shelf where only Isaac would be able to reach.
Can I... Is this... is Tessa with us?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I want to reach
you
up
can
and...
show one spectral hand from your asthma, from your inhaler spray.
I'm gonna reach up and grab it, but I'd like to flavor it as that as I lift the bag up, because it's old and it's been here for years, the paper on the bag has worn away, and flour just bursts out of the bottom, covering me and Tessa.
Okay. Just for shits and giggles, it also hits twigs.
Yeah.
So the three of you are completely covered in flour.
Isaac
And
just
more
starts
ghosts.
sneezing. It's like...
Look at my ghost as well now.
And she does one of... And you see she is in what looks like wide leg jeans. Like super, not bell bottoms. Wide leg jeans. Think 90s. This girl looks like she's straight out of the 90s. So she doesn't look anything like what you guys have seen.
That's so
Are you
futuristic.
from the future?
What year is it?
1988?
How the fuck did I get here?
Bless you.
Did
Gesundheit?
Sure.
did you die? Like you're
Time, wibbly, wobbly, timey, wimey. I don't. This looks like my house, but a really weird version of my house.
Okay, but that still doesn't answer the question of are you dead or are you alive?
What year did you think it was?
1998.
That's 10 years from now.
oh
Very
Charlie
good,
just
Timmy.
sits down on the floor.
So you mean to tell me that I'm somehow 10 years in the past and I'm covered in flour?
we didn't know how else to make you corporeal the accident, but now we can see you.
Yeah, hi.
Okay, thinking about this logically, as illogical of a situation as this is. So you're saying you're from 1998. And you're like our age, right? Give or take a few
Some
years.
my-
Oh, well, I don't know how old you guys are, but
So
Blondie's
how old would you have been in 1988?
sir, is she like
My
dead
age.
hands? It's 10 years in the past. Math?
So 7?
Yeah.
Apologies. I've been having a day.
She just kind of looks at him like,
No, that was a real good question, Isaac.
Thank you. So basically, what I'm getting at is we need to, guys. I think we're looking for a 7-year-old.
Oh. Yeah, let's go upstairs, see if there's like a bedroom or something.
But did she die when she was 7 and then continue to age? Or did she die when she was 17? Or is she still alive?
She
Wait,
come
where?
back from the future to prevent her death?
Where do you think you are? Wait, yeah. In
I don't-
locations.
I don't know. Like, this is my house, but this isn't my house.
Yeah, but like, say we're in,
So you said it's 1988, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
Where are we? Just to verify the house, because maybe we moved, or maybe where
Yeah,
are
see,
we?
exactly. Yeah, no. You tell us where you think you are so that we don't
Yeah.
affect things that are maybe out of time.
In Jersey, right?
Yeah.
We're in Jersey.
Hopewell?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
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 Moved here. So, I don't remember all the details. This is my current house, which is why it looks the way that it is. But it's not. What's the word? When they fix the house.
Renovate?
Renovate?
Yeah, that thing. Parents did that when I was like 10. They bought the place and we lived here. So where was I at before? I don't know if I should meet my own, how does that work?
Do you remember meeting your older self when you were 7?
No, but I also think that my brain wouldn't do that. Like,
I just figured out what's going on here.
What's going on?
Oh, this is worse than... So the idea that I had earlier that I was dreaming and that this was all just like that would have been a better outcome. I think this is worse and probably more factual. All right.
Because it's real?
We remember a few months ago we went to the cinema and see that horrifying yet thrilling film, Beetlejuice. Did someone say your name 3 times and then you appeared here? Is that how that works?
I'm not Bloody Mary.
Okay, we're going to stop
say
saying
that either.
all of those curse names,
Nope.
please.
Let's go upstairs.
Tessa.
What up?
I was
Okay.
waiting for it.
I did nothing.
Okay. I'm still terrified. Let's go upstairs. I don't know. Oh.
So what do your parents do? Like, jobs?
Let's definitely go upstairs. Shall we? Come on,
Yeah.
Timothy. Let's go.
Yep.
Let's go upstairs.
Yep.
Up.
Nothing gets Charlie up off the floor like the mention of parents.
Talking about the parents. Yep.
What do our parents do?
Did I say something?
Not a lot. Sorry, I said that out loud.
Okay. Cool. Sorry. Didn't. My bad. My bad. I just meant jobs. Like, I do science stuff,
Moving on.
so I might have stolen something.
Oh,
Did you science yourself into a ghost into the past?
I think I scienced myself somehow into the past because remember that bracelet I told you that I lost?
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah. I had it on whenever I got here, and then I
Do you
couldn't.
know Doc Brown?
In the future, I get that reference.
Wait, do they have flying cars in the future?
Not yet.
Wait, oh my god, you're from the future. Do I make it to the future? Because I don't know if I'm going to make it tonight.
Dude, I don't know.
Does Timothy grow up to be a responsible boy?
Never.
Wait, what's your name?
Isaac.
Mine?
Isaac
Not you.
Ross.
Not you?
I'm Twiggy.
Timothy Ross.
My class.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Hey, you go to class in the future.
What part of I'm
class?
7 in this day? Like, I'm from 98. 10 years would be 7. I know that one. I know Timothy. I just didn't know his name, and he doesn't look that way when I.
Was there a girl in your class named Tessa, Twiggy?
Yeah, there is a Tessa. I don't go much to school, so we don't talk much.
Oh.
Oh my god, guys. I just realized. You know, I'm suddenly okay with the situation. Because if you're right, and you're from the future, 10 years in the future, then you can tell us how to invest our money so that we become rich and famous, right?
Do you really
No.
want to become famous, Isaac?
Hey, if I'm rich, I might be able to keep this one in line.
She's only 17. And also, what money?
Yeah.
I hate it when you're right.
What do we see upstairs as we're walking?
More crazy rooms. You see a master bedroom and 3 other bedrooms, or what would constitute bedrooms. None of them are in great shape. You can decide what to investigate from there. But there are 4 different bedrooms upstairs.
Which one is your room, Tessa?
Well, my room is that one. And she points to on the right side of the stairs, the furthest one back away from the stairwell opening. Or at least it will be, I think.
Oh.
Well, if there's 4 rooms and 4 of us, maybe we take a room each.
Yeah.
Splitting up is always fun.
You're going in
What
the
could
room
go wrong?
nearest me. I'm not letting you off the leash here, Twiggy. I'm giving you a bit of leeway. Just a bit.
I don't like this metaphor.
How do you know what metaphor means?
Well, I've read it in a book.
Okay. That tracks, actually. Oh, well done. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
All right, you take that room, you take that room, you take that room, and I'm going to take this room.
Who wants to go first?
Lucky
go.
will take the master bedroom.
Okay. Roll me a brains roll.
Can I pre-use an adversity token, actually?
What'd you get?
I didn't roll yet, but I'm...
Oh,
Oh, 16.
master bedroom doesn't really have a whole lot. It does have an in-suite, but it doesn't have... Oh, there's also a bathroom. I forgot the bathroom upstairs, besides the master. But there's really nothing. Like, there's a couple pages from a journal that look like but they're from the 50s before the house got condemned. Nothing really of note that would indicate that Tessa has been in this room or any belongings of Tessa's.
She'll just head back out and join one of the others.
I'll go next.
Okay. Room are you going in?
Whichever one is next to it. Next to the master bedroom.
Next to the master bedroom. Okay. Shell, go ahead and roll me your brains.
That's a 4 on a d12.
Yeah, you don't think that this is Tessa's room based off of what she told you. This isn't her room, but it looks like there's a cradle. Might have been a baby's room at one point in time before, and there's also a very loose plank that you step on, and you hear the crunch and are able to pull your foot back real quick before you
Shit, fuck, crap, god damn, bless me. Hamburgers. Yeah, it's not this one, there's just a creepy crib. It's just room for a baby in here, and I guess I'm the big baby. he'll walk out with his head down.
So I'm gonna go to the room next to that one, I guess. I wanted to go to Tessa's, but I'm not allowed.
Okay. So go ahead and roll me your investigation or your brains roll for me.
That's a 6. If I add the 2 that I got at the start with the donation, does that explode?
Yes, you can. We completely forgot about those. You can go ahead and use that and explode. So go ahead and roll it again.
Right. So that's another 6. That's 16 in total. No, that's 14 in total.
14 in total. Okay. So I'm actually going to come back to you.
Okay.
Because of that roll. Charlie, go ahead and roll your investigation roll because you're actually going into what would be her room.
It was a 16.
Perfect. So you don't see anything necessarily like in the room that would indicate it, but you both know and see that it's a bracelet. You're looking for a piece of jewelry, and it is at the same time like Charlie would do a sweep of the room, not see what they're looking for, and then as they're coming back out of the hallway, and as Twiggy is coming out of the hallway, they both look towards each other, and about halfway to each room, there's a glint of platinum on the ground with what looks like charms that should be attached to it. But one of them is actually closer to Twiggy than the actual bracelet, like a piece fell off.
Oh, is this it?
Tessa, is that it?
Wait. That should be attached to that. But yes, that's my bracelet.
Okay. How do we attach it? Do we just...
Give me another brains roll, Twigs.
Does it need sanitizing first?
I have alcohol
another
swabs in my
6.
bag.
You're so
Is it another
resourceful, Charlie.
Does that one explode? I can't remember if you... my iPad.
No, it's a D8. So
Okay. So you see it. It looks like the clasp may have broken off of this piece. It almost looks like a watch, like a little tiny ticking watch. But it doesn't sound like the watch that Charlie wears. Like it's very different. Like it looks almost like a ball that almost like a helix, and it's ticking like a clock.
this looks like a clock. Charlie, you know a lot more about clocks. Yeah.
I have a screwdriver on my keys.
Okay.
So resourceful. God damn.
Charlie, you are very resourceful. We're going to... You're going to roll something. You're going to roll me a brawn check. And it's not for, like, actual physicality. It's for you being dexterous enough to figure out how this clasps back onto this bracelet. So for you, that's a D4.
That is a 1.
Okay.
Can I give you 3 of my adversity tokens to make it a 4?
You absolutely can. She needed Charlie needed a 3 to get it, so I'll you can keep 1 and give Charlie the other 2 to get to a 3. I will allow that.
Amazing.
It takes basically it's the help action is what's going on. Like Isaac's behind you, encouraging you to saying
You're
can
so
figure it
resourceful.
out.
You're so resourceful. Like the most resourceful person I've ever met.
The cheerleader, if you will.
In my backpack. There we go.
Who wants to give her the bracelet and put it on her?
Hey, Twiggy, you want to do the honors?
Do it. Jinx.
Thank you.
Do not jinx me in a haunted house, Lucky, or I will find you.
Jinx.
Well, nobody called your name and you talked, so it's gonna be bad luck for you.
Yummy a Coke.
Oh, it's the cocaine Coke too, because it was.
Coke always makes me feel funny.
A little bit of trivia, but the glass bottle Coke.
Here, Tessa. We fixed it. Well, Charlie fixed it. Charlie's really good.
I'm gonna need you to roll a grit roll when you put that back on her wrist.
Okay.
Not-
12.
Mm-hmm.
8.
Perfect. Nothing weird happens to Twigs. You do get a little bit of static. That makes you immediately, as soon as it's on her wrist, you stop touching it. You get this feeling of, I should not be touching this anymore. At that point, she kind of goes like this and wipes the flower, and you see actual human corporeal standing in front of you, that the big winged black eyelid. Basically, grunge is what she looks like. She looks like a grunge goth girl standing in front of you.
Wow.
You're not dead.
You look like you need therapy.
This house isn't haunted.
I mean that as a compliment. I definitely need therapy.
Same.
I don't think that's really a thing yet.
No?
I'm not saying it's not a good idea, but
Are you trying to do the
not
thing
that-
from Back to the Future where it's like, oh, you don't know it, but your kids are gonna love it?
no. It's,
Spoilers for the future?
yeah. I guess. It's just people are weird about shit.
Well, so are we. That's the AV Club.
Oh, is that what you guys are? We just call you
Yeah.
nerds.
Thank you. That's, yeah, I
That
like
works.
Yeah, not a bad thing. I like
Yeah.
that. Oh, no, we are massively ostracized here. We had to set up our own club just so that we could be sociable.
Well, yeah, we don't. I mean, I kind of stick with my group, but yeah.
What's
Apparently,
your group called?
goth, I think, is what they've decided. I don't.
Oh, like Gothic
I-
horror. Like
And
Dracula.
architecture.
Oh,
Amazing.
fun.
Okay.
Yeah. You are gonna be awesome, and I don't really know you guys. I didn't really start talking to Tim until 6th grade. I just saw him in school, so I don't know you guys.
Did he behave? Has he been brought up correctly? This is very important information.
Define behavior.
Did,
Like-
I'll try and grab hold of them and say, did I raise him right? And he genuinely looks concerned.
She does this look of understanding based off of how you guys have all reacted about like your parents. If it counts as anything, I like him. Like, he's a good kid. I just didn't talk to people until I was older. He was always really nice.
Good. That's good. Sorry.
You guys are just older than us, so you know.
Huh.
I didn't know you. You graduated before I started talking to Tim.
Holy shit.
Well, at least I think you graduated. You weren't in school with us. Like,
So I either graduate. Oh no! Why would you put that thought in my head?
I didn't. I just said I didn't go
not
to school.
you.
I don't know what happened.
No.
Sorry.
Hold on. Is he the kind of person that like automatically decides that everything's bad?
Well, it's just when an idea is in his head, he keeps thinking.
I don't know. I'm currently in an abandoned haunted house talking to a ghost from 10 years into the future. What's good about that, young missy?
I'm clearly not a ghost if I'm from the future. I wouldn't. There's no way I could be dead and be in 1988 and be 17.
Oh, well,
So
you know
clearly
what?
not-
You know what? I think if you're saying you're not a ghost, then do you know what? That invalidates your entry into the Ouija Scrabble game earlier. So,
What?
I don't know. I'm very tired. I'm gonna lie down or something.
Could you take us to the future?
No.
Huh.
The thing about time combobulations and things like, clearly I wasn't allowed to leave this house so that I didn't meet my past self. I don't know how this bracelet works. I'm just here, and I know that if
Wait,
I
do you know how
press,
to get home?
well, when I got here, I pressed that thing that you put back on the bracelet, and I don't think that it works unless it's attached to the bracelet. I only half listened to what my mom and dad told me about it, and that I shouldn't have touched it, and then I touched it because they told me to. So I think if I touch this and then turn it twice, then I go back to where I'm supposed to be.
What would happen if you could turn back time?
But I don't actually turn back time, I don't think, because
Couldn't you find a way?
I mean, I can't. It's weird because I'm stuck here. Like, I don't know how this all works.
Curious.
You know? Time travel. Apparently, it's a thing. I didn't know that they were working on time travel. Weird.
I
Didn't know
guess we
that.
have to wait 10 years.
So what do your parents do if they have this bracelet?
Oh, they work at science stuff. What's the space place?
NASA?
NASA?
Neat.
Wow.
They do a lot of stuff at home in the basement, though. And I was told not to go in the basement, so I did what I... Naturally,
So
I did what I wasn't told to.
I think Isaac is like trying to hide the fact that he's now like super impressed by this individual, but he wants to try and play it cool because this could potentially be a new friend, a new member of the AV club. So he's like, "Oh, NASA, yeah, cool. Well, my uncle works at Nintendo, but whatever."
Hey, like the video game Nintendo?
Yeah,
Cool.
the Nintendo Entertainment System.
Wait. Which
I mean, we have
one?
handheld ones.
Yeah, what?
Yeah. what's it called? A Game Boy?
I'm pretty sure someone once called me that, but it was offensive. Oh, no, wait. No. No, it wasn't that.
Don't think that was that.
No. No, that was worse. Okay, I'm confused, but cool.
Nintendo. And it used my, I played my video game in. Mom and Dad have to make a lot of trips down to Texas, because of NASA. So I get bored. So I have a lot of books, and I have my Game Boy when I get bored or nauseous from reading in the car.
All right, you know what? I'm going to be the first to say it because no one else is saying it. Would you like to join the AV Club?
Wait.
Because you're kind of cool.
How does that work?
Well, we get together every now and again, and we, share random, interesting facts that we learned about the world, share conspiracy theories, and just
Have
generally...
sleepovers in haunted houses.
Yeah.
We have lots of fun random facts to share.
And more than anything, we're just an accepting, safe space for each other.
I mean, I'm cool with it. I just don't know how it would work because I'm the little one's age. So, are you asking me, 17-year-old me, or me?
I don't know, if you came back here from the future, then I don't know, you could come back again? You can come back when you want. Maybe come visit.
Maybe. I don't know. This is the first time I've ever done it, so I kind of got stuck. So I don't know how long I'm here.
You could be an honorary member. I think it would be cool to have someone else that was my age, because I'm the oldest one, and it feels kind of...
I have a better idea. This could be really fun. We could see if it plays out. When you get back to your time, go to the Centenary Square in town and put up a poster for the week after AV Club meeting. You know who you are. And then a meeting time and place. And then 10 years from now, we can have an AV Club meeting. And it'll be really cool. Wibbly wobbly timey wimey.
Wibbly wobbly timey wimey. I'm making a poster for AV Club. Okay, so I'm gonna make an AV Club poster for. It was, when was this? Is it summer still?
Yeah.
Okay. So 4th of July, and we can watch the fireworks.
Perfect.
Are you guys even going to be around? Because, you're in your 20s.
It's gonna be really weird talking to you from now on. Well, the present you. Should I mention I shouldn't mention this, right?
Probably not, because I don't think I would remember.
That might break the space-time continuum.
Yeah, I wouldn't do anything until we're 17.
Okay. So should I ignore you until then? That's rude.
I mean, you don't have to ignore me, but I wouldn't say anything about meeting me. If I say hi, then say hi, but don't, tell me I time traveled, because that would probably break my brain.
Okay, that makes sense.
Didn't you guys say you were going for a sleepover, though?
Yeah, we were playing games.
Is all you have Scrabble?
That and the Ouija, because we thought there were ghosts here.
Yeah, you don't fuck with Ouija boards, dude.
It's the 80s when our parents are telling us not to play Dungeons and Dragons, so we haven't learned that yet.
Oh, Dungeons and Dragons is cool.
Can I Can I burn the rest of my adversity tokens to pull out a Dungeons and Dragons set from Charlie's bag?
Yes, you absolutely can.
It's AD&D. Oh, no, wait, which edition would be out in 1988? Let's look this up.
Third? I think it's third. Third edition? 0.5?
First edition. AD&D second edition came out in 89. So it's AD&D first edition.
Love that.
So yeah, I'll be like, I was gonna keep this as a surprise for your birthday, Lucky, but look what I got.
Oh, nice. I don't think we'll get possessed. Let's play.
No, we'll be too busy
Nice.
spending the next 6 hours trying to work out whatever the fuck Thaco is.
Oh. Oh,
Can I
God,
play?
what would Lucky be? Yeah.
Cool.
Lucky's
it's like-
giving me bard energy.
I mean,
Yes,
it's like, you know, if you could ever imagine yourself being transported unexpectedly to a fantasy setting and like living out some sort of crazy adventure there, you know, the kind of shit that wouldn't happen in real life.
I want to be the unicorn.
I know you
Sounds
do,
neat.
buddy, but I don't think something like that's going to happen to us. Like next, you'll be,
Can we-
you know, unicorns, mermaids. Oh, you just, it would be cool, but no. But we
Can
can
we
do
do it
it.
in the game at least?
Well, yeah, sure,
Yeah.
kid.
Did you know that manatees were what sailors often mistook for mermaids?
Wow. I did not know that, but I do now.
Makes sense.
And hey, if we like this AD&D thing, then who knows, maybe we'll become a bunch of quest junkies.
A D&D club.
What's a junkie?
Or, you know,
Bless me,
app.
bless
It's
me.
called, what's that app called? YouTube.
What?
What? Me
Oh.
tube? What? I don't have a tube. What?
My favorite apps are the ones before my entree.
Oh, that's right. You guys don't have the internet yet.
Enter what? Like a fishing net?
Oh.
Sure.
It's a NASA thing, right?
Yeah. She's just
How would that
not
work?
like, I shouldn't have said that. Shit. Like,
Just like a series of tubes?
That doesn't
Oh.
sound like something that'll take off. Like, no, I'm not being a negative Nelly or anything, but
I guess you guys will find out. You know? Who's gonna be our DM?
oh, good question. You know what?
Should we brains roll for it?
I'll roll for it if you want.
Hey, you four roll.
For once, not the ever humble DM. I rolled a 1.
Oh,
A 6?
Bridget, what'd you get?
A natural 20.
Oh, there we go.
Yep.
And Lucky, with all of their conspiracy theories, start to lead these little knuckleheads into a game of D&D. They settle in for the night after playing very, 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 like 4 o'clock in the morning. They people are dropping like flies. So if you guys have anything before you fall asleep that you would like to do,
I think Isaac will be the last person to fall asleep.
okay?
I don't think he'll say anything, but he'll just look around the group with a smile on his face. Something he doesn't often do. One last look at Charlie with a blush, and then he'll fall asleep.
Okay.
He probably noticed that Charlie is kind of curled around like the camping lantern with music playing.
Okay. Like, do you do anything before you fall asleep? Because I feel that you would be the first one asleep, but like trying so hard to stay awake with the big kids. Like,
I feel like I probably fell asleep while playing, so I'm probably clutching a figurine. My character in my hands, and I'm like, while mid sentence.
Lucky.
I think she'd be just like spelling more words with the Scrabble tiles that her mom taught her, but then she'll spell the word Zorfin, a rare mythical gem believed to bring good luck. And as she spells that word, her eyes turn blue. And then they turn back to normal color. And then she goes to sleep.
And then, as all 4 of the AV kids are asleep, you see Tessa turn the dial on the bracelet, and with a poof, you wake up and she's gone. And she left you guys there with a little note in the dust. Thanks, AV Club. It was a blast.
Oh, 'cause NASA.
Oh, I understand that reference now.
Got a blast.
Any last minute things you guys want to do? Because
I think that's a great point to call it.
Mm-hmm.
Because it has been a blast.
Yeah.
That's a blast. You guys are awesome. Thank you. So, we've got a couple things to wrap up the stream. We're going to do everybody's favorite moments, but chat while you are still here. Have you figured out who our 2 truths and a liar are? Can you tell me which one of our teens do you think is actually telling the truth, and which one of them is... Who's our liars? And while we're waiting for chat, we'll go around the table and we'll do favorite moments. Charlie, you want to start us off?
I can. Hi, I'm Aylin. I've been Charlie. You can find me here on Mondays and Wednesdays and every other Friday for Jacinta's Tyranny on Phoenix Waukee. And an additional random fun fact. Did you know that dead bodies can get goosebumps?
I did not know that.
I did not wish to know that.
I think favorite moment, other than Charlie just always having facts that will give Isaac panic attacks, the flower, just
Yeah.
explosion was great. I was hoping for it.
Can resist.
It was delectable. See, darling.
Yeah, so my favorite moment, it's hard to pick. The whole thing, really. But I love Tessa. I think at the beginning, in which she couldn't quite talk to everybody. So she was kind of messing with everyone, specifically with Isaac. That was really fun.
Not gonna lie, that game, Tessa was off the cuff of the top of head. No idea. Absolutely. I don't know.
This is the way.
Apparently.
Ghost Junkies.
Yeah.
All right. Bridget.
That was so much fun. Absolute favorite moment. It feels like we've got the makings of like a Stand By Me reboot, because it's like, what happened to the gang in 10 years? Like, where did they end up? And for the record, Lucky gives me like, no one ever saw her again. She was just there, and then
was she ever here to begin with?
She went back to her home planet.
I must go. My planet needs me.
Just Earth girls are easy, yeah. Hold on. That, and I mean, yeah, it's so good to be like back at the Kids on Bikes table, and even better to watch a first time GM improv off the cuff and have it go off super, super well. Can we get a round of applause for Maddie? It was very good.
Can we get Maddie emotes in the chat for Maddie? Because we have those.
Oh, yes.
Well, they're Teddy emotes, which is Maddie, so it counts.
It's my lore keeping face. Whenever I find things and I'm like, hey,
Indeed.
is it happening? Patch. Darling.
That's me. Oh my goodness. Favorite moments? There's so many. If I had to pick one. That whole opening segment where right up until Twiggy's reveal, with the rock collection and everything, that was chef's kiss. What a perfect way to traumatize your older brother.
That was the goal. We were DMing and deciding what to do with you.
Yeah, I expected nothing less.
And then I am Maddie. I am the honorary AV kid wrangler, I guess. I this is my brainchild. I don't know what I'm doing, and these
Bookish mommy.
I'm a what?
Bookish mommy.
Oh yes, that too. That'll actually. You'll want to stick tuned because we do have a 4-episode arc coming soon to Quest Junkies. It's already recorded, being worked on and edited. I will leave you with a little teeny tiny snippet of things to entice you to come back and see these awesome nerds as I will now forever introduce my table as my awesome nerds. There's magic, there's a book, there's portal leaping, there's panic attacks, there might be mermaids, there might be unicorns, there's all kinds of shenanigans. Oh, and if you've seen Labyrinth, you might want to brush up on that if you haven't. So it's on Netflix. Go enjoy. My favorite moment is just getting to be at this table with these 4 lovely superstars that are my AV club. I am very blessed to have gotten to play and to tell a story with them, and they always keep me on my toes, and I hope for many more adventures with you 4 awesome nerds and other QJs in the future.
Hell yeah. Well,
I'll toss it a match to wrap us up.
Well, if I may, just backing off of that, this is the whole reason why I'm pushing QJ as much as I am, because, you know, I've said it before, and I've been told off for saying this, but I will say it publicly. I don't give a fuck, right? I don't want any notoriety from doing Quest Junkies. My whole goal here is to showcase the amazing talent that I get at my tables. And to be able to inspire people to take up the mantle themselves. like we've seen tonight, and like we saw last night, and like we're going to see again on Thursday, and just, I am surrounded by the most immeasurable talent in this community, and that is why I am the ever humble Dungeon Master. So, big love to you. Thank you for taking this opportunity and running with it. You did amazing. I'm very proud of you.
Oh no.
And with that, that concludes things for tonight. But the fun continues on tomorrow.
Who did chat say was our truther?
Oh, did we get one?
I don't think.
I don't see it, so I don't know.
Yes.
I don't think we did. We might have to reveal it at a later date.
Tell them.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
Always, in the words of Tim Curry, let's leave them in anticipation. So, we have finished for tonight, but the fun continues on tomorrow as we dive into night 4 of 8, the halfway point of our 8 Days of Pride event, raising money for the Trevor Project. We have raised a shitload of money tonight. Oh my goodness. So thankful to our incredibly generous donations. We're very, very close to our first milestone, which I know all the players in our regular sessions will be happy about, because that is Body Swap Week.
Ooh.
Which is where I will pick a week in the future where we have all 3 active campaigns running, or 4 if Stradalicious is back by then. And we will do a Body Swap episode for each one in that week. It'll be like if Freaky Friday was 7 days long. And yeah, I might be at a pivotal point in the story for some. It might fuck up the canon. I don't know. We'll find out. That's all the fun in it. So yes, thank you to our incredible donations. Tomorrow night, we continue with our Wildmount Chronicles crew as they see just how chaotic they can get, because I will be there to introduce the stream, and then I will be gone. I will be an innocent bystander. I will be a viewer, much like yourselves. Because they will be in the hands of the ever-incredible Scarlet Song, as she takes them through a one-shot of lesbian werewolf crime fighters. Now, as a fun little teaser, I have seen the characters that they have rolled, and oh boy. Hold on to your bananas. And yes, that is very specific terminology. But you'll have to find out by tuning in tomorrow. So, yes, thank you everyone. All the love to you. We hope to see you again tomorrow. We're going to go raiding as we finish up, so do stick around for the raid, and we can spread some QJ love to the raidees who have yet to be determined. And with all that being said, Manny, do you want to give us a quick sign off?
Oh God. Oh, I didn't think this part through.
Now's your moment.
Oh.
You know, we've got Bridget's Will Be Bite Back, and
We'll be right back. Rewind, replay, return. Our AV club will be returning later this year.
perfect. Good night, everybody. See you soon.
Bye.